A very good evening to you. Welcome to KUTV News at 8. And it is a Sunday for Kenya. My name is Nokip Kimboy. And today there is an attack at 14 Riverside Drive in Westlands area. That is in Nairobi at a hotel called Dusit D2 Hotel. And they started quite a while ago. Later on, I shall be giving you, of course, a thorough breakdown of what really happened. In terms of timelines, at 3:48 p.m. This afternoon, suspected terrorists arrived at Dusit Hotel on Riverside Drive, Nairobi, in a silver five-seater hatchback and walked towards security officers at the hotel's gate, where they threw an explosive at the security agents. And then 2 minutes later, that is 3:50, 10 minutes to 4 p.m., a loud bang resembling a grenade explosion was heard, with black smoke swelling and rising up to the air. And that's when even on social media, a lot of Kenyans were posting, and people who were within the vicinity asking a lot of questions, what's happening at that particular place. At the same time, 5 minutes later, 3 vehicles on fire spotted at the scene, and these 3 vehicles were apparently, the suspected terrorists hurled explosives into these 3 vehicles, creating a lot of fire right there and just creating a lot of attention. Then we had at 3:58 p.m. we had DCI George Kinoti and team arrive at the scene. Also at 4 p.m. We saw on social media actually the news breaking in detail, and a lot of people asking a lot of questions. At 4:05 p.m. rescue mission was underway as a man sporting a red t-shirt and a black pair of trousers was seen being moved away with a gunshot wound at the back, and he was bleeding profusely. And in that regard, actually right now, there is a call for all of us who are willing to donate blood to do so, and this is open to everyone. I'm meant to understand that this call is open to each and every single person. If you can access the following hospitals, that is Mpisha, Aga Khan and Avenue Hospital, not forgetting Kenyatta National Hospital, please rush there. There are people who need blood, and they are victims of this particular attack. So if you can make your way up to there, it will be highly appreciated. At the same time, we also have a call because on social media we've seen some people posting and communicating that we're in the building held up in this particular location and whatnot. So that has been told that it's not proper, because social media is open to everyone, and it could pose a lot of challenge in regards to that. So in case you're receiving any communication from any person who might be in the building that has been held siege by this suspected terrorists, please, you can contact the Musayego, is the head of flying squad, and his number is 0722 839 978. I repeat, 0722 839 978. That is Musayego, the head of flying squad. And also Red Cross, in case you're looking for relatives, they have released a number that you can reach out to them. That is Red Cross hotline, 0715 820 219. I repeat, 0715 820 219. Remember that initially there was no clear communication in regards to who were posing this particular challenge, but later on across the international media, the Al-Shabaab took responsibility of that attack. They spoke to Al Jazeera International, that is an international news outlet, and they say that they're taking responsibility. And just to quote, the person who spoke on behalf is the military operations spokesman by the name Abdiaziz Abu Musab, who say that we're behind the attack in Nairobi. The operation is going on. We shall give details later. And also we had our very own Inspector General Police, Joseph Boynet, coming out and first of all just reassuring Kenyans that the situation will be under control. The special forces are handling the situation even currently as we speak. So that is what is happening in regards to this particular attack at Riverside, 14 Riverside Drive in Westlands area. And later on, we have our reporters on the ground whom they shall be giving us, live reporting on the ground. We have Rita Masharia at Riverside. Remember, the area has been carved off just to make sure that even as the special forces try to handle the situation, we don't have any civilians around. So we have a reporter down there. At the same time, we have a reporter at MP Shah Hospital, Calvin Agame, who shall be giving us details in regards to what is happening and in regards to those people who have been rushed to MP Shah Hospital and casualties in general. We also have Omo Nyango at Avenue Park Hospital. Omo Nyango shall be giving us details in that regard. So sit tight, we shall be informing you in details. Speaking of casualties, I repeat again, if you are willing to offer blood, it is highly needed. No specific blood types. Just rush to Kenyatta National Hospital, Avenue Hospital, Aga Khan Hospital, and MP Shah Hospital and donate blood kindly. And right now, I'm being told that we have Rita Masharia at Riverside. And Ann Masharia, are you getting me? Right there, please bring us up to date on the situation on the ground right now at Riverside, that is Drive in Westlands. And Rita Masharia.
What do you? Yes, well, a very good evening to you. Now we're still camping here at Riverside, still operations going on. And if my colleague could pan and see what exactly is happening, security is still heavy and operations are still ongoing. Now, what exactly is happening here is the food is being supplied to the officers on the ground who are really conducting these operations. As you can see, we still have special envoys, UN envoys. We have Wrecker Squad, we have KDF. These are the people who are making sure that this place still is safe. As you can see, what's happening is all the ambulances in Nairobi or in hospitals that are in Nairobi are here to take all the victims from the building, and the people are still coming out. Rescue operations are still ongoing. But what is happening is right now the helicopters, we have as many helicopters as possible still. So we're bending down because what we've been told is there's some operations in the building. Remember, we are here at Riverside on the issue of the suspected terror attack in Nairobi. We're currently being told to bend down because of the gunshots that are still ongoing. Now, back in studio, some few facts or some real quick facts that's happening here. We've still been told that the security officers here or the suspects are alleged to be from 6 to 9. 6 to 9 suspects alleged to have caused this suspected terror attack. The security being beefed here. So as a matter of fact, I've been going around talking to the few victims or the few people who have been rescued from the building, and they're saying security here in the building has been faulty, and there are two only officers who are meant to man this place. That means that security in the building has not been beefed up. So, and the ambulances here are still taking patients in. Just a few things ongoing. So far, 6 to 9 suspected attack. Gunshots right now. We are expecting the police officers to give us an update any time from now. But just some few real quick activities that are happening here. Police officers being given food, and it is estimated that the lift that the people, as you can see background right now is some gunshots, and it is estimated that the lift that the people or the people use to assess the building has been disconnected. So the police officers are assessing the building using manually, in short. And these attackers are at fifth floor, meaning that when these police officers are trying to access the building, you can hear some gunshots. So that's an exchange between the officers down and the suspected Al-Shabaab attacks. We still have people who were held hostage in the building. I would also request my colleague to see what exactly activity is happening here. As you can see, people are being rescued, people are being still evacuated from the building. As you can see, ambulances have camped here since 3 through right now, and people from different departments have been here. We've seen DCI was here. He unfortunately didn't talk to the media, so he only said that he'll brief the media after some few minutes, only to see that he had gone. Remember, we are here at Riverside, still waiting for an update, still covering what's happening here at Riverside. So remember, on Saturday, in January 15th, just remind our viewers about what happened, is the same, there's an attack that happened in Somali. KDF was attacked in Somali just the same day. And this attack, or suspected attack, comes a day after a Westgate terror attack suspect was arraigned in court and was released, thus raising questions where exactly what's happening in Kenya. So rescue operation still going. We managed to move in and see some few activities. The last time I was here, some few minutes ago, we saw the police dusting the vehicles of the bombed vehicles, or their suspected bombed vehicles. They were taking fingerprints, I understand, and they have managed to kill one suspect, allegedly. It's yet to be confirmed. Now, I know people having speculation about what went down, but just gunshots are still, you can hear some few gunshots, so pardon me if I go down. Still, what happened was, this is a building, the target building was Secret Gardens, which is a restaurant. It is alleged that this restaurant receives as many people. It's a restaurant that is cheap around here. So people who cannot be able to pay, or people who cannot be able to afford the attack, hotel can be able to can eat their food or enjoy a special meal at Secret Garden. So this was the main place where the suspected attackers, wanted to use to kill the people, or basically conduct their activities. There are still people are hostage at the building. If I could just wait and see, my colleague could pan. Just some few gunshots here at Riverside, still thinking about what's happening. Remember, this is an activity that has happened from 3. Operations still going. We have Reke, we have Special Envoy from UN. We also have KDF who have been here, and they're being supplied with food, and people are still being evacuated. According to the reports we're hearing, all the students, remember this is a building that, the students from UN can access. So it's said that all the students who have been, all the students from UN, all the students who are in there have been evacuated. And the vehicles that the attackers are said to have used they're being dusted by the police. Rescue operations still going on. As you can see, police still on standby. And something I noticed here is that the police officers keep on exchanging after a few minutes. After an interval of 15 to 20 minutes, police keep on exchanging every 15 minutes.